All right, morning, ladies and gents. So now that you know what it means to own an individual stocks, we're going to go in and look at some popular stocks and kind of see how they perform. Um, I'm going to start off by a couple of the stocks that I've been talking about, Costco and Camping World Holdings. So there's lots of different places you can go for financial information. The links inside the assignment went to Google Finance, but I'm more used to using Yahoo Finance. Same basic information, it's just the way it lays out. So I'm going to, for my Google search, I'm going to go to Yahoo, whoops, then, oh my goodness, Yahoo Finance. And this is the page that it brings you to. So every company that's publicly traded has something that's called a ticker symbol. That's how we can look things up. So the way you can look for them, you don't have to know the ticker symbol, but that's what you're going to need to know to trade it. So if I typed in Costco, you see, it tells me the ticker symbol for Costco is cost. So if I click on that, it's going to bring up the information about Costco. So if we look, so again, we've got the company name. Oh, come on, go away. Which is Costco. We've got the ticker symbol. This is the current trading price. And this is whether it's up or down for the day. So it's down about $6 a share, which is down about 2%. If I come down here to look at some of these statistics, we can see the previous close. It closed at 305.97. It opened today at 299.45. So something happened between yesterday's close and today's open where they thought that they needed to discount the stock a little bit. So it lost. Um, these are your asking your bids, how much they're asking for the stock when they're buying and selling it. Here's the day's range, so the trading range. So today the stock is traded as low as 298.07 and as high as 304.35. The 52-week range, what's the high and the low for the year? So the lowest the stock has been in the last year is $233 a share. The highest it's been is $325 a share. So you can see it's not very far off of its 52-week high. If anything, it's down maybe 10%. The market's down 30%. So this stock has definitely performed better than the average market or stocks in general. Down here, you can see the volume. The volume is how many shares are being traded. Here's your average volume. So on average, 3.5 million shares of Costco are traded every day. So far today, 2.5 million shares have traded. So it's a busy day. We're just getting started and we're almost at the average volume. Market cap, how much is it worth? $132 billion is the market cap for Costco. Um, then you start getting into ratios. I'm not sure about the beta, but PE ratio is price to earnings. So they look at the price of the stock, they compare it to the earnings per share, that's the EPS here. They calculate the ratio of 35.22. That alone doesn't tell you much, but if you look at the industry, if you look at the competitors, then you compare the PE ratio, which one has a better PE ratio. The higher the number, the more expensive the stock is relative to its earnings. The lower the number, the cheaper that particular stock is to its earnings. So a lower PE number indicates that something might be undervalued. Earnings per share. So of all the shares, how much did Costco earn for every share out there? Excuse me. Um, it made $8.52. So it makes a lot of money. This is the earning date. Ooh, a dividend. So there's a $2.60 dividend, which is only yields you less than 1%. But shoot, that's just another way that you make money on Costco stock. You make it in two ways. You learned about that yesterday. You can receive a dividend if the company makes money that year. They'll pay out dividends to their shareholders and also the increase in value of the Costco stock. I purchased Costco at about $200 a share, so I'm up 50%, even with this market downturn. Yeah, I wish I could say the same for Camping World Holdings. Um, the 1 year estimated target of $323.88. So all of the talking heads um, are estimating that in a year, the price of Costco will be at $323.88. Here's your charts, right? This is the 1 day chart. I prefer to go to the chart view. So if I look up here, you can click on chart. It just gives me more to work with here. So this is showing me, oh, this is still, no, it's not 1 day. It looks like it goes back to October. So what is that, about 6 months? So wow, look at the volatility of Costco. Whoops, let me raise this up. So it was peaking up here and at 324, then it shot down to 281 and then up to 320 and then down to 279. So imagine if you were trading these, selling, buying, selling, buying, you can make quite a bit of money. Um, Let me bring this out here. Where did my dates go? All right. So that's, if we go to a 5 day chart, you can see over the last 5 days, Costco had a pretty good jump. Go out to 1 month, gets a bit more volatile, right? As we've been dealing with the coronavirus. We go out 3 months. You can see Costco was on a nice steady rise. If I come down here, we get through February, we started to see the coronavirus, so things started to hit. Then everyone was buying Costco goodies, so it shot up. But then it just got too scary and it took a hit. Let me go out here a little further. 6 months. Whoops. We go year to date. So through January of this year, or if you go for a 1 year view of Costco, that's what you're going to see. So that's a solid chart right here. Well, until you get to the coronavirus stuff, but you're going to see ups and downs. Down here is the volume, how many shares were traded. If the higher the bar, the more shares that were traded. If the bar is green, it was an up day. If the bar was down, I'm sorry, red, then the stock saw a decline in its price. So whenever you see a breakout, you see something like right here, right? When this shot up, you want to see it backed up by volume. If the volume's still low, then it's probably not going to be sustained. But if you get a lot of people trading on that information, then generally it will be sustainable. So that's 1 year. You go out 2 years, right? And so this is about where I bought it, right down here at about $200 a share. So I've gotten a solid return on this one. So that's how you read. Well, let me go Camping World Holdings just to show you my failure. Camping CWH, I know is Camping World Holdings. I could have typed in the whole name, but I know the symbol. I click on that. Oh, you want to see volatility? Oh my Lord. All right, let's go out. Let's go 1 month. So just in the last month, look at this. It was at 9 and then boom, down to 350, got up to 7, back down to 4, and then up to 750. But if we go out a year, you can see it just fell off a cliff right here. Now let me go to my chart. So look at that. 2 year chart on Camping World Holdings. It is a loser. But I did one smart thing. Um, Let me go back to the 1 month chart. So I had a little bit of money left, a little bit of cash left in my brokerage account. So I've still been holding on to my Camping World Holdings. So I was watching it. I was watching it going down, 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 and it bottomed right here. So I picked up another 120 shares at $3.89 a share well, what, 2, 3 weeks ago. And it's almost doubled since then. So I don't do this very often, but I actually picked the bottom on this. So it's going to help me to get back the money that I lost on Camping World Holdings as it was diving. So this should help me get back to where I was a little bit quicker. All right, so you guys are going to be looking at Nike, Amazon, Chipotle, and Snap. And you're going to answer some questions on it. You're going to see most of those stocks fell off a cliff about a month ago. So that's just factor that into your answers. All right, ladies and gents, time to look at some stocks and see what they tell you.